I'm CK. Today we've got one that looks simple but might be very instructive. It's from Whadda. It's an RGB LED ball. I assume it's got a little reed switch or ball switch, and you roll it around and it changes an LED to various colors. And we'll see how easy it is to put it together, see if we learn anything. And as always, I hope you enjoy the video. The box, I picked this up from jamco.com, as I get most of my Whadda products from, actually. RGB LED ball, learn how to electronics LED solder level 1, so it's pretty simple. Beautiful RGB LED gadget will glow when it's dark. Automatically senses RGB fade and flash effects, turns on automatically when it gets dark. Easy to customize. And it takes a 2032 3-volt battery, which I got rechargeables of. Circuit board, couple LEDs, looks like a power thing. Well, I don't know what that is. And a transistor, and then the shell. And pull the overwrap off. Maybe? Yes, I did. I succeeded. And we've got the ball. We'll get the box ready for recycling. And we've got a piece of paper. Let's see what we have in here. We've got battery holder. That's what that was. Okay, I was wondering what that was. Resistor, phototransistor. In other words, that will be the light sensor. Regular transistor, RGB LED, and the 2032. Then you put it in there and it'll work. Then we've got a little circuit, battery coming in here, LEDs here. Here's the light sensing device, so when it senses light, it's going to pass current through here, which is going to trigger the gate on that transistor and allow flow through the LED. And there's a 100K resistor, which I am is assuming is current limiting for both that LED and that. I actually don't know if that needs current limiting or not, but it's definitely current limiting for the LED. Oh yeah, so again, when the light comes in there, it goes through the LED, goes through the transistor, and all good. So that, let's look at the parts themselves. Get rid of a part from kit the other day. Now, I could possibly get this open without cutting the bag open. We shall see. I did. I'm amazed. Oop, there's the resistor. Come on, little 100K resistor. You can make it. You can make it. There, I knew you could. Here's the circuit board. Looks dandy. And obviously we don't have many parts, so we don't really need a build guide to put this together. Here's the light sensor. And here's the actual LED, and it says RGB, so let's see if my LED buddy can run it through all of its paces. Red, well, green, maybe it'll go up higher voltage. Give it a little more voltage, LED buddy, or maybe I need to give it a little more voltage. And there's the blue. Okay, so it all works, and I don't even think I'm going to take a pause to set up to build this, because I didn't take much time to talk about it. So let me get all organized, get these scraps of solder. Why is this one here? This is very thin. Why do I have a thin piece of solder hanging out? I don't know. Make sure I'm centered, and I am. So we're going to start with the battery holder, which goes on the back, and that's this contraption. So we will put it here. Now we're not going to solder it onto the front, we're going to solder it on the back. If I can get it in there without my fingers pulling it back out. So we're just gonna put a big old glob of solder there. Big old glob of solder here. You want a big old glob because you're going to be shoving the battery in and out, and you want some good mechanical welding here. And that's that part. And then what do they want us to do next? Oh, we'll put the resistor in next. Bend the leads. Put it through. I'm not actually going to solder this one right this second. I'm going to do a couple of parts and then do that. And the phototransistor, and it's got a long lead and a short lead. It is polarized, so we want the long lead going through the hole in the circuit board with the plus sign on it. Now we're going to put the transistor through. And this, as typical, I don't try and tear them out of the paper tape. I cut them out, like so. No need to fuss with it. And this one has a flat side printed on the circuit board. And that's where we want the flat side of the transistor to go. And then we'll put the LED on. And same thing. There is a plus side. Oh, we're going to be bending this over, by the way. It says about 6 millimeters. So I'm going to put it in like so. And put it in like so. But again, it is polarized. Make sure you got the long lead through the side that's got the plus sign. So now I'm just going to solder the components we just set in. I'm going to do the big LED first because that's the floppiest, and again I want to get it somewhat level, even though since it's bent over I can do adjustment afterwards. Now I'm doing the resistor. Get that resistor lead out of the way. That didn't solder all that well. It's a little halo. There you go. Now it did the right thing. Now we've got that. We've got that. Got that. Now the photoreceptor. Now I am going to make sure that's flat on the board. So I did one leg. I'm going to push on it with my finger. There, you may even have heard that click if my microphones picked that up to settle it completely on the board. Now I'm going to double check this LED. Yeah, it looks fine. So I'll solder its last leg. And I'll clean up these leads. Now I'll go to the other side of the shop and get one of my rechargeable 2032s. I try to use rechargeables for all my projects in the YouTube series, or else I would be using way too many batteries, and that would be bad. So I use rechargeables. So we put that in with the plus side on this side. Now we will clunk it inside its shell. How does it sit? Oh, it goes that way. Goes that way? Goes that way? It doesn't really look like it's got a good way to pin it in place. I mean, it just kind of rolls around in there, which I guess is okay. Now, it's not doing anything because we got light. So that's going to be interesting. I'll turn this light off, see if it lights up. I'm going to go over and turn my big overhead off. Is it coming on? No, it's not coming on. So I'm going to take it. Oh, you can barely see the red flag. Oh, there we go. Okay, as I cover it up, you can see what it's doing. Cycling through all the colors. So you could hang that up like so. Hopefully the side camera's catching that. And that's kind of fun. You could hang it on a little, hang it from your bedside lamp or something, so it'll give you a little light flickering all night long, which is kind of cute. And as you saw, I'm going to turn this light back on. As you saw, very simple kit, and the schematic tells you exactly what it's doing. So it's a very instructive kit, and quite frankly, when you're done, you do have a little something that you can... I'm going to turn the light off again because I want to look at it again. Going to make all kinds of colors for you. So that's kind of cute. And as always, I hope you enjoyed the video.